We had so much fun with him. Ladies and gentlemen, the comedy of Jim Germanakos. Come on and give a hand! Jim Germanakos, there he is!
Peter Bales, everybody. Well, thank you very much. I have to tell you, this is not the first time I've been on stage. A few years back, I was on The Biggest Loser show with my twin brother. Anybody remember the twins on The Biggest Loser? I won $100,000. I spent it on pizza. I'm mad I'm burying my soul. That wasn't supposed to be funny. The comedy is coming. Okay. I have a heckler already. You know, I'm trying to satisfy a bucket list by being up here, and I have a heckler after one joke. I have another bucket list. Beat somebody up with a microphone. Okay, my brother was on The Biggest Loser as well. He was the winner. He was actually The Biggest Loser, and he made a lot of money. He spent his on homes and cars, and clothes. And being an identical twin was interesting because we weren't always identical in what we liked. You know, I like the Mets, he likes the Yankees. I like hockey, he likes tennis. For a while we both shopped at the Big and Tall Man store, but now he shops at Brooks Brothers, and I shop at Baskin Robbins. But pizza, you know, how can you not love pizza? I went to the gym on Saturday, and there's a beautiful young woman. Hello, everybody. There's a beautiful young woman at the front desk checking us in, and the nerve of her, she's having pizza. I check in, I go right to the manager. Sir, the woman at the front desk, she has pizza. He goes, I'll take care of it right away. Plain or pepperoni? Plain. Thank you. So I see a lot of friends here. Thank you so much for coming. One of my... Oh, you made it. My friend calls me up and he says, I'm coming. Be ready. He said, I don't really know the brokerage house. What should I wear? What's the dress code? And I said, I'll be wearing black because it's slimming. He said, ever try salad? Nice to see you sitting right in the front. So I do notice that one of my friends is not here. We all know the type of guy. I loaned him a lot of money years ago, and every time I saw him, I said, hey, how about the money you owe me? He said, oh, yeah, I'll get it to you. Don't worry, I'll get it to you. Next time I saw him, hey, you got that cash on your loan yet? Yeah, don't I'll take. Well, he got married 2 weeks ago. So when I gave them the gift envelope, later on in the night, the wife comes walking over, pulling the groom, and she said, what does this mean, now we're even? Now you remember. Thank you. Well, I see one of my kids in the audience. I'm surprised he was able to know about this because teenagers never answer their texts. Anybody have teenagers? It takes you weeks to get in touch with them until they need something, right? I was texting him. I had questions, I had comments, I had statements. He said, well, why don't you answer me? Finally, I send him a text after 2 weeks. It says, hey, did you get the $100 I left you on the kitchen counter? Immediately responded, nice try. But, you know, if you want to get in touch with your kids, all you have to do is send them a text message like this. Did you hear what your idiot friend did? I saw him on the news. He's lucky he wasn't killed. 3 seconds later, my phone rings. Who, Dad? What happened? I said, answer the other 30 questions first. I'll tell you who. And it was meant for somebody else, that text. Sorry about that. Okay, so when the kids want something from you, you know, you call the parents right away. Dad, I want to borrow your truck. I'm going skiing with my friends. Okay, but listen, this is the last time I'm loaning you my truck if it comes back empty. Right? Always gives it to him with a full tank, always comes back empty. So he takes the car in the morning, goes skiing with his friends. Later on that night, he calls me up, says, Dad, good news. I filled your truck with gas. I said, oh, thank you, it's about time. I hit a tree. Goodbye. At least he filled it up with gas, right? Okay, so I used to be a police officer. I worked in the village of Freeport. I see some of my friends here. Thank you for coming. One thing I didn't do, let's hear it for police officers. Thank you. I spent 21 years there in the beautiful village of Freeport. But the one thing I didn't do was write many tickets. There was other things to do in Freeport other than writing tickets. But I did write this one guy a summons. And it was very interesting because I usually don't write tickets. When I pulled him over, I said, license, registration, insurance card, please. He said, give me a break. I know Jim Germanakos. I'm a friend of his. Really? How long have you known Jim Germanakos? He said, since 2010. I said, I'm Jim Germanakos. He goes, Facebook! But I also wrote my brother a summons once. My twin brother, what a pain in the ass. If he knew I was in a hurry, he would block me in to the driveway. And I say, hey, I'm trying to leave, you know that. Could you move your car? He goes, yeah, I'll move it in a second. So one day I was outside, I wrote him a parking summons on the car, blocking the driveway. He comes walking in, he goes, very funny, what does this mean? I said, that's a ticket for blocking the driveway. He goes, well, what does BAA mean? Right after blocking driveway. I said, being an asshole. Have a nice day. Well, I'm very lucky in my second stage of life, retired. I happen to be divorced, but I'm engaged to a beautiful younger woman. So she's younger, so she asked me, I think maybe you can color your beard very gray. Maybe it'll make you look younger. And I said, will that make me sexy? She goes, it's a start. Baby steps, baby steps. So she's from Canada. She lives just north of Buffalo. And you know how Canadian people are just so damn nice. Like half the people in Canada shouldn't even come to New York, they'd be a statistic. So she thinks that I'm an uncouth, like mean guy, just because I'm a New Yorker. That's how we act. It was all because of an incident when we were shopping in the supermarket up there in Burlington, Ontario, Canada, when I accidentally knocked a woman into the meat freezer when we were going for the same sale item. The woman got out of the freezer and said, I'm very sorry about that. I said, you should be. Don't come to New York. So, it's a good thing my fiance didn't see me throw that wise-ass kid into the lobster tank. But nowadays, she's into texting like everybody else. And you have all these anagrams. Everybody, LOL. What do these things mean? LOL. BRB.
Be right back.
Oh, yes. LMFAO means something about laughing. All right, well, she sends me this text. I don't see her that often because she lives up there and I go up on weekends and she's waiting for me. She's like, I miss you so much, I'm very lonely. Please try to get here on time. Don't be too late because I have to work early in the morning and I'm really tired. So I'm trying my best to get there on time. She said, my phone's about to die. WMFS. Anybody? So I'm looking at my phone, I'm like, what is this? Calling people, checking online, Googling WMFS. I'm like, what the heck is this? So I pick up milk on the way, I don't know what it means. I get home, I walk in, there's wine that's poured, the flowers are over here, candles have been blown out, some flower petals, a sign that says I love you, and I go up to the bedroom and she's asleep. I missed it. So I said, let me go to sleep on the couch because, you know, I don't want to wake her up. She's working early in the morning. So in the morning, she kisses me on the cheek, and she says, hi, I love you, but I'm late for work, I gotta go. I said, wait a second, what does WMFS mean? She says, wake me for sex. That's all my time. Thank you very much.
Jim Germanakos, come on! Jim Germanakos. High-fiving any of you other police officers. I have a feeling. I'd like to thank Jim for taking the class and for the PBA card.